Tonight's midweek matchup is between the new '1 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, and Arkansas State Red Wolves. This lineup will face Tate McGuire, Arkansas 6'3", 215-pound sophomore. It's only his second start of the year. Another slider on the outside corner. Middle of the tight spin and just moves away. There's a ball into right field with 2 outs. Cross jumper safely into second base. Sits on that slider, swung and missed through the first one. Made the split the plate to give up this first run. Tapper, easy play for Tate McGuire, and Arkansas out of the top of the first with Tate.
The 1-1 to Engskov. Up the middle and into center field for a base hit. So Engskov and the Arkansas State offense trying to get sprayed out towards left field, and that is into left for a base hit. Heading towards third base, but thrown out is Engskov. He got a little greedy heading into third. The base. His first pitch swinging is Caden Amundsen out towards center field. It's tracked down by Justin Thomas Jr. Tagging and heading to third is Campbell, and he is a 2-out base runner in scoring position. Runner at third base. Down the line, third base. That is fair, and it'll get all the way towards Davalon, and that will be an RBI double picked up by Jake Henry Williams. And Arkansas State is on the board first. They lead it 1-0.
Seventh start for Carson, but he's made the most of it, like you said.
And Bowles takes that one into left field for a base hit. So Bowles continues his nice season with State out in front, 1-0. Line to right field. That'll get down for a base hit. Nolan Souza ties the game up with an RBI single that plates Carson Bowles. 1-1. And there's a 4-pitch walk drawn by Will French. Set here with the 2-1. Hit out towards right field and dropping for a base hit in front of Bowles. So Jumper able to get on with an opportunity to put his team back out in front. This one bounces away from Becker and heading towards third base out thus far. This one hit on a line out towards right field. Making the catch is Bowles, but tagging up and scoring is French. And the lead back to Arkansas State. Jumper makes his way towards second base.
Here.
And Engskov goes down swinging, and McGuire avoids further damage. But behind in the count. Out towards right field, and Davalon has a base hit.
Try to get a swing and miss.
Heading towards second base, and out at second is Davalon. That is a great play by Caden Amundsen.
Perfect shot into second base. Amundsen's thrown out 33% of the guys, and so he's hard to throw a run on. What a play.
And Ben Bybee will step in to replace Tate McGuire, and for Bybee, an opportunity here to try to hold the fort down as Arkansas's offense tries to get going here as we head to.
You know, Arkansas is as good as anybody this year at doing that, but it's just very difficult to stay at 100% all season long.
Aloy with the throw. Obviously, you don't have Hagen Smith, but he felt like from top to bottom they were in good shape.
And you see why.
And now they will see Colin Fisher take the bump for the Razorbacks, making his 11th.
Tennessee was only the second #1 seed out of the last century to win the national championship, so you probably don't even want that spot. Nice play. The full count, and then you're going to get the same pitch.
He swings. It's a chopper over to Aloy, but that cannon is tough to beat down the line, and that close. Out towards right field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So another hit for Nolan Souza, his second of the evening. In a hole here, 3-0 to Thomas. And he loses them. 1-1. Out towards left field. Davalon gives it a ride deep back to the wall, and it is gone. A 3-run home run for Charles Davalon, and all of a sudden, the Razorbacks are out in front, 4-2.
Have you ever heard take what the pitcher gives you? That's why Charles Davalon's one of the best. Lets the ball travel in there. It's low and away. It's not a bad pitch, and man, he drove that ball to the left side with the backspin. You get some carry, you know, when you can backspin it like that, the opposite direction, and just crushes the ball out to left field. What a nice job by the left-hander Charles Davalon.
Full count offering from Fisher. And now Jumper reaches for a third time this evening. Game 1 coverage begins at 4 Eastern, 3 Central on ESPN2. Game 2, 6 Eastern, 5 Central on the SEC Network. As that's the 1-0 to Campbell. Out towards Aloy. It gets into left field for a base hit, making the turn and heading towards home plate to score is Jumper, and it is now a 4-3 game, and a big hit picked up by Kason Campbell. Dylan Carter will head to the hill. The redshirt senior will try to stop the momentum here, picked up by Arkansas State, Todd.
Base open with 2 outs.
3-2. Chopper over the glove of Carter. The throw is in time.
Wow.
Been one of the top players in the country over the last 3 games as he gives this one a ride out towards left center, and this one will get away out towards the wall, and Kojal ends up at second base to start off the bottom of the 6th.
That's pretty impressive.
Aloy hits this one a long way out towards right center field, and that is gone. Kuhio Aloy buries that pitch over the right center field wall, and that expands the lead for Arkansas to 6-3.
Kuhio Aloy can hit a golf ball 400 yards. He can hit a baseball 400 feet, the opposite direction. And you're starting to see a pattern with this Arkansas offense. As good as they are, they're not all lift and separate. I mean, they'll go the other direction and with pop. And we've seen it twice tonight. Kuhio Aloy, the 6 hitter in this lineup, 0 for 2 coming into this at bat, rips it into right field, extends Arkansas's lead.
And Sewell just misses inside.
Doing really well for him.
And there's the walk picked up by Becker.
And
so 2.
Again, that's tough to do in this ballpark.
Thomas takes, and it's another walk. 3 straight walks.
But you got to look dead red.
Nowhere to put Davalon except for first base with a walk.
4 walks in a row.
When the bases are loaded for the Razorbacks. But Aloy strikes out to finish off the inning, but the Razorbacks increase their lead to 4. They're up at home. Down goes Jake Henry Williams for again to Aloy. Tough play for Aloy, and he's able to make it again. Fayetteville Aloy. Carson Bowles, the right fielder. Swings at the first pitch, hits this one out towards left field. It'll get down for a base hit. Jake Henry Williams slipped out and left, and that allows Bowles to head to second base with a double. That's always Cole Gibbler becomes the latest Razorback pitcher to head into the game, Todd.
91-93 on the fastball, and you're seeing a lot of this in college, and Gibbler's so much better against the right-handed hitters. You're seeing that trend in college baseball as a whole, and we talked to Skip Johnson, the head coach from Oklahoma.
To come back, 3-1. Out towards center field, and that gets away from Thomas. And Engskov goes down swinging for the second out of the inning.
Especially on an 0-2 count.
Make it 0 for 9. He strikes out looking to close out the top of the 8th inning, making a strong conference even stronger. Helfrich hits this one in the air towards center field, and it will drop in front of Ashton Quiller for a base hit.
There's no.
Helfrich on the move, and he's thrown out, heading to second base. For Thomas.
Yeah.
And it's a slow roller that cannot be handled by Richter, and it will be Thomas reaching first base safely. He's into center field for a base hit. Thomas makes a turn past second. He heads to third base. Runners at the corners with two down.
He was more of a free swinger. He's been able to, he saw a lot of that last year and gets him again on that one in Arkansas State.
How about the righty freshman Carson Wiggins looking to close this out for the Razorbacks, Todd?
Just another guy in a long line of good right-handers.
Sixth pitcher of the night for Arkansas. The 0-2 to Amundsen, pumped in the air, third base side, and caught by Iredale for out number 1. Last season through 34. And down goes Jake Henry Williams for the second out. And the 0-1 is hit in the air towards shallow left field. Davalon is there for the out, and the number 1 ranked team in the nation wins it tonight, 7-3. The best 34-game start in program history. The Razorbacks improve to 31-3 on the season.